Before in speaking, you know that I go straight to the point. I don't have time for fluff. If I want to travel to Aba, I will join a bus that is going to Aba. There is no need going from Owerri to Port Harcourt, from Port Harcourt to Lagos, from Lagos to Abuja, then I start navigating to Aba. No. If I'm going to Aba from Port Harcourt, I'll go straight to Aba. So I am going to wrap up this webinar in 45 minutes. All that you are supposed to know about building wealth, legacy, and impact with your gifts. I'm going to unbox them within 45 minutes. All I need from you is your rapt attention. And if you are here today, consider yourself blessed and favored. That probably you saw the ad and the pop-up in your field. Don't see it as, oh, it was one of those ads. Holy Spirit, for those of us that are Christians, Holy Spirit actually ordered your steps. And with that, we are going to start. And I will share my slide. Before then, I don't know why you chose to be part of this webinar. I don't know why you chose to be part of it. But if you are here to know or to learn how to build, if you are here to learn how to build wealth, how to build impact, and how to build legacy, then you are in the right place. Let me know if you can see my slide now. Please use the chat box and tell me if you can see the my slide. Can you see my slide now? Okay. Who can see my slide? Let me be sure you can see. Okay. All right. Thank you, Favor. Thank you, Olufumilayo. So if you are here today and you really want to know all these people that build wealth, transgenerational wealth, not the one that when you die, the business, the wealth, it dies and follows you. All these people that build transgenerational wealth, that make impact, global impact, their names are heard all over. And they are building legacy from their gifts. How exactly do they do that? If you are here today because of that reason, you are in the right place. I want to tell you a brief story. From March 27th till April 4th, March 27th to April 4th, that should be about a week, right? Our books, there is a collection of books I published. It's called Pidka Books. That collection of books called Pidka Books sold within a space of 1 week, thousands of copies all over the world. I'm not talking of Nigeria. Those of you that are following me on social media, you will know that this is an exact fact. It sold thousands of copies all over the world. I'm not talking of Nigeria. I'm talking of continent, Asia, America, Europe, Australia, every part of the world. Thousands of copies, both from distributors in Nigeria and from Amazon. You know, they will tell you that books don't sell again. They will tell you that books don't sell again. But if I coach you to write with your talent, your book will not only sell, but it will sell globally. It will sell globally all over the world. So if you are here to learn how you can build transgenerational wealth, that's wealth that can outlive you, business that can outlive you, that even when you are no more, is still pumping money and blessing your generation. And if you are here to learn how to impact your generation, not just making wealth, but you're impacting lives, people are gaining from your gifts. And if you are here to build long-lasting legacy, things that even when you are no more, people will still remember you because there are positive footprints of yours in the surface of the earth, then you are in the right place. But if you are here that you need urgent money, You need something that can build, oh, after this teaching now, the next minute, you will make billions of naira. You are in a very wrong place. This place is not for you. If you are here and what you need is, after this teaching now, in the next minute, I'll make billions of naira or billions of dollars, this place is not for you. This webinar is for those who wants to build, those that want to build a long-lasting wealth, impact, and legacy. Not the money you will have today, tomorrow it fizzles out. No, the money that will continue. When people are crying, there is no money, you'll be smiling because you can't relate. You have built, you have set structures in place. Whether you're sleeping, you are sick, you travel, your gifts will still be remitting money in different currencies for you. So this webinar is going to help you to learn how to build impact, wealth, and long-lasting legacy with your gifts. So with that, I want to ask a question, and I would want you to use your chat box. If everything is at your disposal at the moment, what it means is that if you have everything at your beck and call, you know that many of us, we work because we want to earn money, not really because we enjoy what we are doing. If we have our way, we won't have anything to do with what we are doing now. So if everything is at your disposal, would you still do what you do at the moment? Please, can you use your chat box to answer this question? If everything is at your disposal, would you still be doing what you're doing now? Or you will say, oh, now that I have everything, now that I don't have to work for money, let me go and do what I enjoy doing, things that make me happy. So if everything is at your disposal, may I know, please, would you still be doing what you are doing? Somebody said, not really, and said, I don't know if this not really is for the question. Yeah, I guess so. So Chijioke, not really, that means you're neutral. Not really means no. Somebody said yes, and please, may I know what you do at the moment? Chijioke, what do you do at the moment? Please use the chat box. What do you do presently? And said yes. Olufumilayo said yes, I will. Okay, may I know what you do? And says teaching. That means Anne loves teaching. Beautiful. Olufumilayo, what do you do? Mary said yes. Chijioke said I'm a realtor. Olufumilayo said I'm a missionary. And what it means is that Olufumilayo loves what she's doing. Chijioke, not really. Moses said yes, into fashion. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the right audience. If you said yes, you still be doing what you're doing, you are in the right place. If you say no, I won't be doing what I'm doing, you are still in the right place. What it means is that if you say no, what it means is that you are looking for how to navigate to what you love doing. And if you say yes, what it means is that you're looking for a way to structure and scale up, if I'm not mistaken. So that means that you are in the right place. You are the right place. So with that, I say welcome exactly. So before we proceed, I want to ask a question. What exactly are inherent gifts? When we talk about gifts, so many people misunderstand what gift is, especially when we talk of talent. People will think that talent is, singing, dancing, drawing, painting, only those things. But I want to burst your bubble today that talent is unusual thing that you do extraordinarily well. It is not just only when you sing, when you can write, when you can paint. There are so many quiet talents that people ignore. Do you know that creative thinking, analytical thinking, all of them are talents? Unusual wisdom, they are all gifts. And one challenge is that many people that have all these quiet gifts, they don't consider them as gifts. They don't even know they have gifts in those areas. For those of us who know Miles Monroe is one example of people that have unusual wisdom, creative and analytical thinking. And this was what led him to so many places to work with government of different countries in the world. There was no office that Miles Monroe did not enter before he exited from the planet Earth. For those of us that are Christian, Joseph in the Bible, that was what he had: unusual wisdom, analytical thinking. If you think that all he did was just to tell the king, oh, you had this dream, and the king said, oh, come and be one of my cabinet. No, the king wanted him urgently because he was able to analyze the dream and provide solution. I want somebody to put solution in the chat box. Solution. If had it been that Joseph narrated the dream, tell all the long story, at the end of the day there was no solution, the king wouldn't have ushered him into his cabinet, but he was able to provide solution. So people tend to listen to you when you have a solution for their problem, and that is where so many of us are making mistakes. We have gifts, but we don't know what our gifts can do. We don't know the solutions that are hidden in our gifts. We don't understand the value in our gift. We don't understand the business of our gift. And once you don't understand the business of your gift, you can't sell it. Because you can't sell what you don't value. You don't even know the value. So why would you sell it? What would you be telling people that it is meant for? So until you understand the business of your talent and structure it accordingly, that is when you will be able to sell your talent. So today, I want you to understand that gift is beyond the things that some people, the obvious ones, the ones that are readily seen and all that. There are so many quiet gifts that people have, but they don't even know that they are gifts. So what exactly are inherent gifts? These inherent gifts that we are talking about, what exactly are they? So inherent gifts are natural abilities, strengths, and inclinations you are born with. This is to say that you came into this world with all these gifts. Please mute yourself. Blessing Chinelo, mute yourself. We want very clean and clear crystal video so that those that couldn't make it can actually have a replay. So inherent gifts are natural abilities, strengths, and inclinations you are born with. You did not learn it. You did not learn it. There are some of us that, we mix talents and skills together. Somebody will say, oh, I have a talent. And when you ask the person, what's your talent? The person will be talking about the skill that he learned. Skill is entirely different from talent. Talent is an innate ability that you came into this world with, but skill is something that you learned. And the difference is that you will never get tired of your talent. But your skill, you can just grow out of it. You can one day wake up, you don't like it again. And passion is not the same thing as talent. Passion is something that you start developing interest in the course of your growth. Maybe because somebody around you likes doing it or your environment prompted it. Passion, you can grow out of passion. So there is a difference between your talent and your skill. While your talent is natural, your skill is something that you learned. So here you can see how I divided them. Inherent gifts are talents, they are innate abilities, and they are personality traits. Your personality traits is something you came into this world. Oh, you are an outgoing person, you are an extrovert, or you are an introvert, you are on the quiet side. That's your personality trait. You came into this world with it, your innate abilities. Oh, you are very expressive, you are caring, you are empathetic, you easily make things happen. You easily talk to people. Talents, oh, you can write, you can sing, you can dance, you can draw. You have this unusual ability to organize a place, beautify a place. You have this unusual ability to plan events, plan things, and make it happen. Those are the things that you came into this world with. You did not learn them. You did not learn them. And these are the key characteristics of inherent gifts. As I'm explaining these key characteristics now, I want you to be, going into yourself to start asking yourself questions. The things that you do they fall into these characteristics? Number one is characteristics is that your inherent gifts are natural. You did not learn them. You came into this world with it. Then your inherent gift is unique. Even if there are 10 million teachers in this webinar today, there must be distinct features among all of them. It could be either the way you teach, your message, because every talent, every gift has a natural message. You have a natural message, you have a natural solution that you will deliver exactly the same way that is meant for you to deliver. And someone else, no matter how the person copy you, will never be exactly the same way. So that difference, that distinct uniqueness is your unique selling point. Yes. Then your gift is also stable. There is nothing like, oh, I used to have the gift of teaching. That gift of teaching, it now vanished. I can't use it again. Now what I have is a gift of singing. Your gift is stable. It can grow, it can develop, it can evolve. But there is nothing like it died. It does not die. Yes, it can go dormant if you are not using it. But the moment you start using it, it activates. It does not die. It does not die. Then your gift also makes you fulfilled. It keeps you fulfilled. Even if you don't earn anything from it, you are so fulfilled whenever you are doing it. So as we are saying this, are there things or is there something that is falling into these characteristics? Then your gift gives you focused energy. I want you to listen very, very attentively here. Your gift gives you focused energy. With your inherent gifts, you can have a sense of purpose and it gives you direction. I'll take that again. With your inherent gifts, you can have a sense of purpose and it will give you direction. I always tell people that the best way, the easiest way to live a life of purpose, to find your purpose on earth, is to discover your gifts. When you discover your gift, there is a relationship, a close relationship between your gift and your purpose on earth. Because your gift is like a vehicle that will drive you to your purpose. It's an equipment. It is tool that is given to you to actualize your assignment on earth. I'll take that again. Your inherent gifts are tools that are given to you, the equipment given to you for you to actualize your assignment on earth. So if you can discover your gift, you can easily align yourself with your purpose on earth and deploy your assignment. So with that, I want us to look at the 7 questions that lead to talent discovery. 7 of them. If you can answer these 7 questions without bias, this is likely to lead you to your primary gift and also your secondary gift. The first question is, what activity gives you joy and fulfillment, even if you are not paid to do it? You see this thing I'm doing today, even if, of course, you did not pay me, and you can see how alive I am. I can teach, I can speak as many times as possible. I will never get tired and I will be fulfilled. Even if I'm sick, if you want me to be really, really healed and whole, give me a mic to speak. Give me an audience to teach about, especially about talent, purpose, potential, things like that. So what activity gives you joy and fulfillment, even if you are not paid to do it? That is the first question. The second question is, what topic do you enjoy discussing and reading about? Me. Lock me in a room, load it with books that are talking about talent, potential, purpose, inherent gifts. I am ready to spend 1 year in that room without even realizing that I've spent 1 year. I love discussing and reading about talent, potential, purpose, all those related topics. So what topic do you enjoy discussing or reading about? When you go online, apart from gossip, forget gossip, there must be topics that attract your attention, Then the third one is, what activity can you do over and over again without getting bored? Like I told you, I can speak over and over again without getting bored. I can write over and over again without getting bored. Within minutes, I will piece words together and somebody will look at it and say, are you sure you just wrote this thing? I published 10 books end of last year. 10 books, 10 powerful books that are commanding attention in the whole globe, have been adopted by many NGOs, have been adopted by Catholic Church here in England, have been adopted by NGOs, schools, private schools in Nigeria and all that. So what is that thing that you can do over and over again without getting bored? The fourth question is, what ability do the people around you commend you for? What do people always commend you for? Do they say, oh, I love the way you arrange room. Whenever you come into this room or whenever you come into this sitting room, there is a way you arrange things. I know somebody that if he comes to your house, the first thing you want to do is start arranging your cushion. You start arranging your cushion, your flower vase, your throw pillows, stuff like that. Unconsciously, she'll be doing that. Why? That is her inherent gift. She has a powerful gift for planning, execution, and decoration. So what ability do the people around you commend you for? Do they say, oh, you solve math so easily, you solve questions so easily, you make complex questions to be very easy? Favor is here. Favor is an alumni of Talent Maximization Academy. They call her a passionate teacher. Favor can break very complex things into very simpler things and you will understand it. That's her gift. That's her ruling domain. That's where she is blessed. She's a global teacher. She can make complex things to become very, very simple. So what is that ability that people around you commend you for? The fifth question is there something you do with so much ease, even when others do not find it easy? I always use this as an example. While I was writing my WAEC back in Nigeria then, I wrote my WAEC an essay before 30 minutes. I finished my essay before 30 minutes. The external invigilator said I should go back and read it again. I went back to my seat. After reading it, went back to submit it. Said, go back and read this. And my teacher who was in the hall said, it's very possible she has finished. That was when she now collected my paper, started going through it, and she was looking at me, with that, surprise is written all over her. But do you know that while this was going on, people were sweating and crying in that hall, that they knew already they were failing that English. While I was in primary 6, I won a scholarship essay competition in Imo State. So why? Because writing is my primary talent. My first book, I wrote it under 5 days. Under 5 days, my book was ready, and that was in 2013. So what is that thing that you do with so much ease, even when others do not find it easy? Is a pointer to your gift. The sixth question is there any activity that you do effortlessly and still produce amazing results? You do it effortlessly, not minding that you do it effortlessly, you still produce amazing results. Imagine somebody writing a book under 5 days, and you pick that book thinking that it's going to be one, fluff, and you are reading it, you are going like, are you sure you wrote this? Yeah. You do it effortlessly and still produce amazing results. There must be something you do effortlessly and produce amazing results. And people will be wondering, how do you even do this? How? And the seventh question is, if everything was at your disposal today, what would you rather choose to do? You see, that thing that you would rather choose to do if everything is at your disposal is a pointer to your gift. So with all these questions now, I want you, even as you're listening to me, go into yourself and start thinking. Then, one big and powerful question now is, why do many gifted people struggle to build wealth, impact, and legacy with their gifts? I know somebody, this person, in my parish while I was in Nigeria, whenever there is youth program, he will come and anchor as a comedian and MC. This guy cracks jokes, rip-cracking jokes that people will laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Every year he comes, but at the end of the day, he will be given a plate of rice, mineral, well packaged, and he will go home happily. And within that period, my friend celebrated her twin birthday at Lekki. Getting to Lekki, the comedian that came for that event, he did not even spend more than 1 hour. At the end of the day, the check I saw that parted, exchanged hand was in seven figure for something that somebody does and gets a plate of food. Another person did the same thing and did not even do it better than the other person, and the person got 7 figure check. So why do Blessing Chinelo, please mute yourself. Please, please, please. I don't like my video being noisy. Mute yourself, please. I guess I have to mute everybody. Apologies, please. All right, so why do many gifted people struggle to build wealth, impact, and legacy with their gifts? Every time they'll be telling story, sister, I can write. Oh, if I write for you, you will never believe it. Brother, I can sing. Oh, in my church. If I don't come to church, nobody sings. They will even send me Okada to quickly come and lead in praise and worship. Oh, bro, if I plan events for you, it will never go wrong. Oh, ha. So why are you not building wealth with this? There is a problem going on in your family, they will call you, there is a meeting on Sunday, oh, you know that everybody listen to you, oh, you better show up for that meeting, please, why don't allow anything. And you say, yes, it's because I have wisdom, they listen to you, and you think it's just it's because they listen to me. You don't know you are sitting on a gold mile. And many of us, their gifts are meant to be served to kings. But you know where they are? In the marketplace, serving to market women and men. How do you take gold to somebody that doesn't understand the value of gold? That is what many of us are doing today. And that is why they struggle. So let's even go deeper. Why do gifted people struggle? Why do they struggle to build wealth, impact, and legacy with their gifts? The first thing is lack of clarity about their gifts. See, if you are here and you can't answer these 4W questions, I call it 4W questions. If you are here, you can't answer these 4W questions about your gift, you will struggle to sell your gift. It's not a course. No village person is following you. What it means is that you lack clarity about your gift. Now, the first W question is, what exactly is my gift? If at this point, when they ask you what is your gift, you can't really crystally clear and say, oh, this is my gift. You go like, honestly, I think I like to talk to people. That kind of response. My dear brother and sister, it means you lack clarity. And the truth is that without clarity, you can't sell your gift. Then the second W question is, who is my gift meant for? Even if I'm sleeping, even if I'm in deep sleep, and you wake me up now and say, what is your gift? Who is your gift meant for? With my sleepy eye, I'll be telling you, I am designed for family. Everything I have as gifts goes to family. So, who is your gift meant for? And not just knowing who is meant for, where can you find your audience? It's not about knowing, I make clothes, I am a designer, and I think my audience, little children, I sew clothes for little children. Where can you find them? Where can you find your audience? So that leads us to the next W question. Where can I find my audience? Those that my gifts are meant for, where can I find them? Then the fourth question is, what specific problem can it solve? What specific problem can it solve? Every talent on earth has a solution hidden inside it. Every talent on earth has a solution hidden inside it. So until you understand the solution that is hidden inside your talent, you won't know who to offer that solution to. So what specific problem can your gift solve? Clarity turns your gift into a tool for transformation and wealth. Immediately you gain clarity about your gift, you will see it as a tool that can transform lives and create wealth. And that is where your wealth, impact, and legacy begins. It begins from the point of clarity. So if you can't answer these 4 questions crystal clear, you can't sell your gift. You can't sell your gift. You can't sell your gift. I know why I'm laying emphasis on this. You must be crystal clear about these 4W questions. Then the next one is no structure for monetization. If you lack structure, let me paint a picture. Now, for those of us, wherever you are now, I want to assume that you are inside the house. You see that house that you are inside. It started with a structure. That house, no, somebody did not just come and say, oh, Shrabagara house now appear, something that can appear and disappear. No, it started with a structure. And that is why it's standing and you're able to go in safely and sit down. Without structure, you would have scrambled. So it's the same thing as building wealth from your gift. Without structure, you can't monetize it. You can't lay a solid foundation that can lead it to wealth, transgenerational wealth. So having a gift is not enough. You see, having a gift, don't underrate me. Oh, I am highly gifted. Is not enough. Why? Every human being on earth has a gift. So what stands you out from the crowd is that you are turning it into what it is designed for. See, if your gift is not making impact, building wealth, and leading you to legacy, it's just a hobby. You are just as good as somebody that doesn't know their gift. I'm not kidding here. So having a gift is not enough. Structure is everything. You see the way I put it? Structure is everything, because structure we give you a system to work with. Once you rely on raw talent instead of building a system, you can't grow wealth from your talent. If you don't package your gifts into products, so how do you sell it? I know somebody that keeps saying every time when you come on Facebook, he said, I can speak, or I'm a powerful speaker. I'm a powerful speaker. If you have any event, if your church is doing anything, or your children's school are doing PTA, invite me. I'll come and talk to them. Year in, year out, no, nothing. Why? There is no product. Telling people I can speak is not a product. You don't have a tangible product. It can either be goods or service. You must be point blank. Create a tangible product that people can, a tangible product with structure that people can. Oh, who is this Zion? Please. Oh, Jesus. Mute yourself, please. You are disturbing us. Blessing, no, not blessing. Mute yourself, please. So you must package your gift into products, a tangible product. Don't just say, I can sing. Then no product. No product. You're just telling people I can sing, I can teach, I can write, I can organize. We can't see anything. There is no evidence. So all you need to, you go explain tire. In our Nigerian parlance, you go explain tire, because there is no evidence. There is nothing. No product, no service. You are just telling people you can do this, but they can't see an evidence that you can do this. So you must package your gift into products. The next one is, if you wait to be discovered, some of us wait to be discovered instead of positioning themselves. They will tell you, I don't have connection. If only I have connection, if I have the kind of opportunity that they have. Irony, like my Yoruba brethren will say. Irony. You see, in the race of greatness and success, you are your own savior. You make things happen for yourself. You go through the ladder. There is a structured ladder. You do the things you're supposed to do, and you attract those that you are supposed to attract. So don't wait to be discovered. Waiting to be discovered is like that dark man wearing a black suit, in a dark room. winking. Who will see the person? Nobody. Nobody. For those of us that are Bible scholars, he said, seest thou a man who is diligent at his work? He will stand before kings. Seeth is visibility. So position yourself. Stop waiting to be discovered. If you keep waiting to be discovered, Jesus will come again and you are still waiting. No, nobody will discover you. You must make a move. Move. You are not tree. You are a human being. Follow a structure and move. So gifts create value, but structure converts value into wealth. Gifts create value, but structure converts that value into wealth. So today, do you have a structure for your gift? Or you are still shouting, screaming, wow, wow, I have gifts, I have talents, don't underrate me, I can do this. Now the oga kata of them all. You see this third one, it is the oga patapata of them all. Why it is the oga patapata is that many people are sitting pretty on this table, but they don't even know. You see limiting beliefs about wealth and visibility. Many people are sitting pretty on this, but they don't know. This WhatsApp group is so filled to the brim because many people that are in this WhatsApp group, they don't even know that they are in this WhatsApp group. So what is it? It's a silent killer. When you subconsciously believe that money will corrupt your purpose. I worked with a client that told me, no, my talent is not meant to be sold. My talent is meant to be served to people. Freely I receive, freely I give. I am not meant to monetize my talent. But the person I'm talking to you about has been seeking for job as gold. In fact, I don't know, for donkey years, until somebody referred the person to me. So it's a thing of mindset, belief system, family engineering, where the person is coming from. Some of us, we believe that money, we are not even supposed to have too much money. Yes, that's the way they see it. Oh, just be content, a little bit of it. Don't aim for high. Oh, when you do that, it will corrupt you. You will go to hell. You will lose your way. You will start worshiping money. For those of us that are Bible scholars, Bible did not say that money is evil. We say the love of money is evil. And what does this mean? What it means is that if money can lord over you, if money becomes your master, if money leads you into doing things that you're not supposed to do, it means that it's your master. You love money. But if money is a tool in your hands, money is a tool in my hands. I send money to do what I want money to do for me. Money does not influence me. Sometime in 2014, I had a contract, a project to execute with Imo State government. This contract rose in hundreds and millions of naira. And to be honest with you, I was still growing then. That money, we really needed it. But you know what? It got to a point, I noticed that whatever they were projecting was going to pollute my values. Yes. What they were projecting were going to pollute my values. I told them if I am going to go further with this, it means I will dictate the tone. Yes. It was meant to be a youth project. They decided to merge it. They said they are doing Adando Parimo. For those of us that are from Imo State. I said, okay, no problem. So what are we going to be doing? They said it is to promote the cultural heritage of Igbo land. I said, beautiful. So what are we going to be doing? They said part of it is that we are going to be doing beauty pageant. I said, beautiful. So what it means, if we are promoting our cultural heritage, the beautiful ladies are going to be adorned in Igbo cultural attire, the something with the young men. And they said, no, they're going to wear bikini. I said, what has bikini got to do with our culture? We are not whites. We are Igbos. We are Nigerians. And if we are promoting our cultural heritage, we have no business with bikini. And the commissioners there said, what is beauty pageant without bikini? No, we must wear bikini. I said, at this point, I take my leave. That's against my value. That was how I walked out from that hundreds of millions of naira. Yes, I did that. Why? Because I am in charge of money. I send money on an errand. I don't do anything because of money. No. So money will corrupt my purpose is a fallacy of reasoning. what it means is that money is lording over you. Then the second one is, I don't want to be too visible. Hey, I'm not an online person. I don't want to go to Facebook. I don't want to go to Instagram. Bill Gates said, if your business is not online, you're out of business. This is the new normal for those of us that are waiting for, before COVID-19, we are in an era, we have passed that stage. There is nothing like going back to that stage again. If you are waiting, oh, I'm not an online person. No, I don't want to be visible. I don't want to be visible. So what do you want to do? You don't want to create wealth, because how do you want to be winking in the dark, wearing black suits in a dark room? Who will see you? Seest thou a man that is diligent, he will stand before kings. So who will see you? You don't want to be visible. Say, no. Hey, some are keyboard warriors. They will write and write and write and write and write. Even their ordinary pictures, to post it on Facebook or post it on Instagram. For where? For where? Let alone face a camera, do a video. Tell the world what you have. And you know what hurts me so much? Those that don't even have anything to offer, they are making noise and making a hell of money. But the children of God, those that are blessed, we are hiding. Why? Why are you people hiding? Those that have nothing to offer are even sharing false message. For those of us that are from Nigeria, you can see Blessing CEO, the saga, the program. And many of us, we don't want to be visible. We have this value. We have the things that the world needs. We have solutions that can liberate people from problems, but you don't want to be seen. That means you don't want to create this wealth. You love poverty. Is that what you have chosen? Okay, the third one is, people like me don't make that kind of impact on money. When they are telling you, people are discussing calling billions, calling dollars, calling, foreign currencies in million, in dollars, you go like, no, this is not meant for me. It's not for people like me. That kind of impact, me, global stage. Who knows me? Nobody in my village has ever traveled out before. And you are saying it proudly. You don't know that there is a reason God planted you in such place, to liberate and break. Sometimes what we call transgenerational, how do they call it again? Transgenerational curse. What we call transgenerational curse is actually ignorance. Transgenerational ignorance. And until you break that ignorance, people in your lineage will still remain in that ignorance. That you're there is for a purpose, for you to liberate yourself and liberate your family from such thing. Then, so because of this, you shrink. You shrink to fit in. You hide. You undercharge yourself. You undercharge yourself because you have limiting beliefs. But the truth is that your mindset will either multiply your gift or bury it. There is nothing like sitting on the fence here. It's either your mindset multiply your gift or you bury it. Nothing like, my mindset now make me to be earning it small, average or whatever. It's either your gift is loud or it's buried. Your mindset governs you. And that is why in Talent Maximization Academy, our first module of program has a lot to do with your mind, to set you aright and get you ready to go on the journey. Because everything about life begins and ends here. Your mind. If you have the strong mind to create wealth and believe that you can do it, you are going. Success and failure starts, it begins from here. So, I want to tell you the difference between having a gift and structuring your gift. Some people might be wondering, okay, so how do we even structure this gift? Coach Oluchi will be talking about structure. How do we even structure this gift? We are going to that now. Difference between having a gift and structuring a gift. You have a gift means you know that you are talented. There is no doubt you know you are talented. 2, people compliment you often. They tell you, oh, you do this so well. 3rd, you do this activity effortlessly and you enjoy doing it, no doubt. 4, beyond this, no direction. Beyond all these things now, there is no direction with this your gift. There is no system. or no income. Even if it comes, it's just, trinkles. Once in a while, it drops in. A gift without structure is like a seed that is never planted. When you don't plant a seed, when you leave a seed without planting, of course it will remain a seed. But when you plant an apple seed, it gives you an orchard. So a gift without structure is just like a seed never planted. Then structuring a gift means that you understand the value your gift offers. You know exactly the value your gift offers. You know who your gifts are meant for and where to find them. You have packaged the value into a product. That value that your gift can give, you have packaged it into a product. You have a defined and consistent process. I am stressing that word, process. You have a defined and consistent process and system you deliver your product to your audience. There is no fluffy, very difficult, complicated. You have a defined and consistent process and system. You deliver your product to your audience. The last one is that you are visible. People know you and well positioned to attract your audience. Which one exactly are you? Are you in the group of I have a gift, or you are in the group of I have a structured gift? Which one exactly? Which one exactly? Now, how do you position your gifts for wealth, impact, and legacy? How do you position yourself? I want you to pay attention to this. Like I told you, I'm unboxing everything for you. How to position your gifts for wealth, impact, and legacy. Number one is that you must gain clarity on your gifts. If you are very observant, you will see that there are two things I'm hammering on, and that is clarity and structure. Once you get this, you are going. You must gain clarity on your gift. You cannot position what you don't understand. Until you understand your gift, that is when you can position it to those that your gift is meant for. So what do you do effortlessly? I'm asking again, what do you do effortlessly? What problems do people always come to you to solve? What comes naturally to you, but others struggle to do them? For you to gain clarity, you need to answer these questions. Then the second way of positioning your gift for wealth, impact, and legacy is identify the problem your gift can solve. You are not meant to solve every problem. You are not omnipotent and omniscient. There is a specific problem you are designed to solve in this world. Once you're able to identify that problem, you are made for life. Your gift becomes valuable when it solves a problem. Your gift becomes valuable when it solves a problem. The books I published last year those books were for preteens and teenagers. Where, how, and what happened. I discovered the problem. I discovered that there are essential skills that the young growing children that they lack. And when they get to a certain stage, it becomes very difficult to manage. Something like emotional intelligence, communication skill, problem solving skill. You will see a child that is 16, 17, anything that happens, oh, mommy, please come and do it for me. When it's time to look for admission, the child doesn't know the course to do. And the school is the parents that will be running around, fill the JAM form. When it's time for admission, they will package the child, driver and the mother, they will be carrying the person from office to office, do the registration. You are just killing that child. Let me tell you, you see, an unskilled child is a burden to the world, not only to himself. So I saw this gap. I went into my insights, my inner chamber of creativity, and came up with books that address this. We have books on emotional intelligence, on communication skills, on problem solving skills, on bullying, how to tackle peer pressure, how to create personal value system. A lot of them push them out for preteens and teenagers. If you know how United Kingdom system, how strong it is for them to welcome some tools, you will know that for me to penetrate inside the church and for them to adopt my book, you will know exactly what it is. And being that it's coming from somebody of color, yes, I'm a foreigner, but I refuse to see myself as an immigrant. The first time I arrived in England, I said, Oluchi, you are coming with a value. You are not an immigrant. The land of United Kingdom needs me. I have value to offer. So when I went and pushed this, immediately it hits market. It was like a wildfire. Why? Because parents have been looking for this. There are many parents that emotionally their children, they can't understand their children, they lack confidence, a lot of things, they are being bullied, their peer pressure is everywhere. In fact, it's so complicated, the parents are running crazy. So you can see, people can pay anything to get out of hell. So many families are in hell in this issue. I produce something that can help them to come out from that hell. And the books are selling like pure water. Yes. So what problem can your gift solve? Once you're able to unravel this puzzle, you are made for life. Even when you are gone, your solution is still solving problems and bringing in wealth, impacting lives, and you are building legacy. So the next one is identify your audience. You are not meant for everybody. Whenever I hear people saying, oh, I produce this, it's not selling, oh, those things, you are not meant for everybody. Your solution, your gift is not meant for everybody. You will burn out. You will be stressed. You'll be frustrated when you want to sell to everybody. If I ask you now, who is your gift meant for? And it's not just about answering who is it meant for. Where can you find them? Because there are places you can see your audience. It's not everywhere. Not everybody is your audience. Who specifically needs the value hidden in your gift? Where can you find them? When you speak to everyone, you connect with no one. And that is why you are under stress trying to sell your product. You are speaking to everybody. You are not speaking to the right audience, and you don't know where to find your right audience. Then the next one is develop and structure your gift. I cannot even, this one, I can't lay much emphasis on it. There is nothing I can say that will be too much when it comes to clarity and structure, because that is where many people are having problem. Raw talent is not enough. It is never enough. Everybody has talent. What stands you out from the crowd is your structure, how you have structured your gift. Structure gives your talent the value it deserves. When people start underpricing you, go and look at your structure. Look at your structure. Turn your gift into products, and that product, it can be goods or service. Telling people, oh, I know how to speak, call me now. If you're having an event, call me now. You are undervaluing yourself and the product you have, because there is no structure. You don't have a defined product that people can see and testify. Then the fifth one is build visibility and credibility. Don't be that man that is wearing black suits in a dark room and winking. People don't value what they cannot see. If they've not seen, they will not value. Haven't you heard seeing is believing? Share the value your gifts offer consistently. Let it not be the one you come and talk about with megaphone. Oh, today you talk about it. Let everybody know and see what I'm doing, this, that. And you go on sabbatical leave. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You surface. You keep doing appear, disappear, and disappear. You don't have a brand because nobody can really see you. You are not consistent. To people, you are just playing, it's just your hobby. You're playing. You're not serious about it. So why would anybody take you serious when you are not serious with what you should be serious with? Teach, demonstrate, document results. Teach, demonstrate, document results. That value you have, share it with people. Document, demonstrate, document your result. Your result is your social proof. Show your proof. People want to see before they believe. They are not Jesus to, or a prophet. When you tell them, and they will look into you and say, yeah, it's good, it's true, I can see it, with my prophetic eye. They want to see, show your proof, your testimonials, your transformations, the results that you have achieved. They want to see. So if they don't see it, it's just one of those stories. Then visibility attracts opportunity. You see, when you are visible doing the right thing, you attract those that are meant to project you. You attract them. So visibility attracts opportunity. If you want opportunity today, do something beautiful with your gifts, and you will attract the kind of people that will project you, that will push you where you're supposed to be. Be visible in a positive way, not the rubbish that many people are doing now. In the name of content creation, people are doing a lot of things. Don't find yourself there, because it will pollute your brand. Remember, you as a person, you are a brand. Yeah. 6, monetize intentionally. Monetize intentionally. Put a value on your gift. Make it clear. Put a value on your gift. Then create a clear offer. Create a clear offer, not an offer that 5 people will come to you. You say, okay, because there is a way you smiled at me. Oh, well, yeah, give me 2 naira. And another person will say, yeah, okay, because you came in this afternoon, give me 1 naira. You don't have a clear offer. You don't have put value on your gifts. Create clear offer, so that if somebody that does not know you and somebody is talking about you, say, yeah, that's what the person does, and this is the way the person does it, this is the cost. That's it. Then the 7th one is think legacy, not just income. Don't be, this, how do I say it? Whenever I see people, somebody say, it's all about money, forget that thing is money. Don't just be buried about thinking about only money. Let me tell you, once you create a value and you have a solution, money will be chasing you. This is something that I've experienced, and I've raised people that are experiencing it. When you create value, solution that is needed, money will be chasing you. But most times, people want to chase money first before impacting lives. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You must create value, something that is already solving solution. Where there is value, money flows there. Go beyond money. Build something that can outlive you. A substantial stuff that can outlive you. Not something that if you are sick, is sick. If you travel, it travels. If you are not available, it's not available. No, that is not it. Document your knowledge. Build systems and structures. Raise others. Mentees. Create communities. Don't be alone and doing things alone. If everything revolves around you, so if anything happens to you, everything is gone. Legacy is when your gift continues even without you. So think legacy. Don't just think about yourself. So what next? What next? I want you to open your ears to this last part of the webinar. Steps to turning your gifts into impact, wealth, and legacy in life. The first thing you must do is that you must identify you must have identity clarity. Who exactly are you? Who are you? Who are you in the real sense of it? At times when you ask people, who are you? They will say, my name is so this. I studied pure and industrial chemistry. I work with it. That's not your identity. Your job is not who you are. Because the day you lose that job, what it means is that you've lost your identity. That's not who you are. Your degree is not who you are. Your background is not even who you are. Your dominant personality, your traits, your core values, your natural patterns of thinking and behavior is exactly who you are. Who is messing with our whiteboard? Please, can you stop? Olufumilayo, you are giving us stress. Please, you are messing with our whiteboard. So be clear of your identity. Who are you in the real sense of it? Then stage 2 is gift clarity. What do you have? What is your gift? Your certificates or your job title, they are not your gifts. Your inherent gifts, the personality traits, the talent, your trends, those are your gifts. Be clear about them. What exactly are your gifts? Then stage 3, Assignment clarity. Who are you called to serve? There is a particular niche you are called to serve. Have you discovered them? Who are you called to serve? Impact and wealth are born when your talent solves a specific problem for a specific people. You know, I keep saying it. Until you find the solution that is in your problem and those this in your gift and those this solution is meant for, and where you can find them, that is where the wealth and impact is. Then the next one is problem clarity. What problem are you designed to solve? Every human being on earth is designed to solve a problem. If you are not solving a problem, you are creating a problem. No sitting on the fence. It's either you're solving a problem or you are creating a problem. So there is a problem you are created to solve on earth. The day you find that problem you are created to solve, you are made for life. Talent is useless without problem recognition. Money flows in the direction of value, and value is hidden in talent, which houses solutions to your problem. So, what problem are you designed to solve? What problem exactly? The fifth one is vision clarity. If you don't have a vision, your gift will just be floating. With your gift, you can create crystal clear vision. Where are you going with your gift? What exactly do you want to do with your gift? In the next 5 years, where do you see yourself? In the next 10 years, where do you see yourself? Where are you going with your gift? This is where direction and long-term purpose emerge. Your long-term purpose, this is where it emerge. This is your legacy journey. When we talk about vision clarity, that is your legacy journey. So, are you ready to create wealth, impact, and lasting legacy? You see all these things that we have just talked about. Many people now, you are so charged up. You're so charged up, you feel like you're going, oh my God, you are motivated, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But you know what? The truth is that those that make difference are action takers. It's not those that will listen on, about this webinar, and at the end of the day, it will be. I have unboxed what you're supposed to do, but if you really want to make it happen, if you want to create structure from your gifts to build wealth, impact, and legacy, you need to join our Talent Maximization Academy. The next cohort is just around the corner, May cohort. The testimonies of this program is so massive. We have our alumni here. Favor is our alumni. Favor single-handedly built a house. Yes. She says she has been in online space for over 6 years, but had nothing to show for it until she met me. And under 6 months, she made something she couldn't make under 6 years. So if you are ready to build wealth, create wealth, legacy, and impact, you need to be in this next cohort. Let's guide you. Hold your hands for 1 complete month. We're going to walk you through for 1 complete month. It's going to start with a one-to-one clarity section for us to be sure what you are even calling your gift is your gift. Because I've had cases where people will tell me, oh, this is my gift, this is my primary gift. But after RDD test, you find out that what they are holding on as their gift is not even a gift, but a skill. And that is why some of them, all of a sudden, they are frustrated and all that, because what you are holding on as your gift is not your gift. So you start with a one-to-one clarity session. Have a clarity, you go through the RDD test to be sure that what you're holding on to is your gift. Then we ascertain your audience, your message. Remember, I said that every gift has a message, it has a solution for a particular set of people. We'll be able to discover your audience and the solution that is meant for them, the likely industry that your gift is likely to thrive in. And then we will create your vision live. We'll create your vision, and you create goals that are in line with your vision. More reason why some people, when they create annual goals, By March, they start tweaking it. Oh, it's fashion designing that is running now. They abandon that one, start fashion designing. By October, they say, we go again. My village people, I could not achieve anything. Why? You don't have a big picture. So we'll guide you to create your vision. If you are someone that you are working, you want an exit plan to what you love doing, this is your opportunity. If you want to scale on what you're doing already, this is your opportunity. If you don't even know what your gift, you don't know where to start, this is your opportunity. And for this night, you are having this program, the TMA Met exclusive program. You are having it at a discounted rate of 200,000 for 1 month. We are going to walk you through. And if this is you, in the comment section in the next 48 hours, if this is you, make payments and you will be enrolled immediately into the May cohorts and join others while they are waiting. At this, well, we have come to the end of the webinar. I will entertain questions now. I will entertain just 3 questions because it's past 8 already. Like I said, we've done 1 hour. So, do you have questions? I will entertain 3 questions. Who is number 1? Raise your hand. I'll give you number 3 questions. 3 questions. Who has questions? Do we have questions, or do we understand everything and we call it a night? Questions? Somebody has been writing solution. Is that a question? Please let me know. I'm not sure I understand that. Okay. I think that's a response while I was talking. Okay. So do we have any question? In absence of question, we are going to call it a night. So I want to believe that all we talked about, we understood all of them. So with that, we have come to the end of the webinar. For those who are going to join us in the Academy, May 2026 Academy, we are going to see you at the other end. Good night, everybody, and thank you for being part of this free webinar. Please ensure you don't remain the same. Let today be that day that you look back and say, thank God that I joined this webinar. See you at the other side. Good night. You're welcome. You're welcome, Chijoke. You're welcome, Olufumilayo. You're welcome. And thank you for appreciating the program. All right.